welcome back to PACERTalks About Bullying. I'm Bailey. We're so glad you're here. January is a great time to start or continue the conversation about bullying prevention, especially as students return for the spring semester. In this week's episode, we want to share some of the resources that we have available for you to use in your school or community around this important conversation. We have some of the resources right here with us, so let's get into the episode. Now, the first resource I want to talk about isn't actually here because it's our websites. We have websites just for students, the first being Pacer's Kids Against Bullying website, which is for elementary school students, and the second being Pacer's Teens Against Bullying website, which is for middle and high school students. These are great websites to share with your students as it includes information on what bullying is, what you can do if you're being bullied, what you can do if you're demonstrating bullying behavior, and ideas on how students can take action in their schools or communities. One really cool feature on these websites is an advice column. On the kids' website, it's called Ask Carmen, and on the teens' website, it's called Ask Jamie. Kids and teens from all over the world can write in with their questions about bullying and get a response from Carmen or Jamie. Another really cool thing about this feature is that we actually share some of the questions and responses on our website so that kids, teens, and adults can read through and hear some of the helpful ideas and advice. The next resource is our book club. So we have a book club with books for K through 12th grade students with messages of kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. You could read these books as a class, in your community library, or even at home with your child. I want to share one of the books that we have. So this is called Great Things to Be. It's for elementary school students, and the message of the book is about choosing kindness over bullying and confidence over self-doubt. Many of the books on our book club, including Great Things to Be, have a discussion guide. So after reading with your class or community or child, you can have a really meaningful discussion about the themes within the book. The next resource also isn't here. It's another one from our website, which is called All In. So what All In is a year-long classroom toolkit, and the whole idea behind it is that all students should feel involved, invested, and included in addressing and preventing bullying. Here's how it works. All In has weekly lesson plans from September all the way to April. Every month has its own theme, including Bullying 101, the realities of bullying, cyberbullying, and peer advocacy. Then within each month, there's PowerPoints, classroom activity, ideas for school-wide activation, books, videos, and so much more. All In is free to register for and use, and it's a really great tool that you can use to have the conversation all year round about bullying prevention. The next resource we do have here, which is called the Create a World Without Bullying event kit. What this is it's an event kit that you can use to hold an event in your school or community around bullying prevention. It has everything that you need in one box, including decals, posters, pencils, brochures, and so much more. I did want to highlight one of the items, which are these intentional acts of kindness, acceptance, and inclusion cards. So what's so great about these is it gives your event attendees a call to action to walk away with. Some of them include learn to say hi in a new language. This could even be sign language. Reach out to someone being bullied, let them know that they're not alone, or find a news article about kindness, acceptance, and inclusion and share it in class or on social media. Now, if you're looking for more of a standalone activity, we do have these really great posters from the event kit available on their own. So it's a series of 5 posters, and we're selling them for $10. What's so great about these posters is that you can hang them up in your school, community, or business and have them throughout the entire year. So they're 24 by 36. This is just a smaller version that we shrunk for the video. And they're just a really great way to promote kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. And I love this one because it says, in a world where you can be anything, be blank, and then your attendees or people at your school or community or business can fill it in. Now the event kit itself sells for $50 for 50 participants, and the posters are $10 for a series of 5. The last resource that I wanted to talk about actually has to do with this video series. We recently started a new feature called Ask Us, where we answer questions from students all about bullying prevention. If your students in your class or your child wants to be involved in this new feature, all you have to do is send us their question, either written or in a video form, to bullying411@pacer.org. We're actually launching the first video of this feature next week, so you won't want to miss it. And that's all that we have for this week's episode of Pacer Talks About Bullying. We'll see you right back here next week, and remember, together we can create a world without bullying. See ya!